No one ever said no to Richard Henderson until Amara did. The morning sun touched the glass walls of Henderson & Co., one of the biggest real estate companies in New York City. Inside the tall building sat Richard Henderson, the man everyone feared but secretly admired. He was only 42, already a billionaire, and known across America as a genius, but a heart as cold as ice. He never smiled. He never said thank you. To him, money was everything, and people were just tools to get more of it. Richard drove the latest cars, wore the most expensive suits, and lived alone in a mansion that looked like a small palace. Women threw themselves at him, but he always found a reason to push them away. In his world, love was weakness, and kindness was a waste of time. That same morning, a young woman named Amara Johnson walked out of her small apartment in Brooklyn. She wore a simple black dress, and her brown skin glowed in the sunlight. She had moved from Nigeria 2 years ago, chasing the dream of a better life. Amara worked at a small coffee shop downtown. The pay wasn't great, but she was proud of her job. She sent part of her salary home every month to her parents in Nigeria. Life wasn't easy, but she faced each day with a smile. Everyone at the shop loved her laughter, her patience, and the way she handled even the rudest customers. She believed that life would one day reward her for her kindness. But she had no idea that life was about to test her in a way she never imagined. That same morning, the sound of a black Lamborghini pulling up outside the coffee shop made everyone look up. The car door opened, and Richard Henderson himself stepped out. His presence filled the room like thunder. People whispered his name. Even the manager almost dropped a cup. The girls behind the counter quickly fixed their hair and rushed to attend to him. But Richard walked straight to Amara's counter, his eyes cold and sharp. Without even looking at her name tag, he said, "Get me a large black coffee. Make it quick." Amara looked up at him, calm but firm. "Good morning, sir. Please, can you say that again, politely this time?" The entire shop went silent. No one had ever spoken to Richard Henderson like that. He stared at her in disbelief. "Do you know who I am?" he asked, his voice low and dangerous. Amara smiled gently. "Yes, sir. You're a customer, and every customer should be treated with respect. Both ways." For the first time in years, Richard didn't know what to say. Anger boiled inside him, but something about her boldness and grace held his attention. He didn't reply. He simply turned, dropped $100 bill on the counter, and walked out, leaving everyone frozen in shock. That was the moment two completely different worlds quietly collided. The proud billionaire who thought he needed no one, and the humble girl who believed kindness could change the world. And from that day, nothing was ever the same again. Please like, share, and subscribe for episode 2.